Welcome back to Doctor Who Makeup. We are on the 8th episode of the first season, and this episode is titled Father's Day. The look we're going to be recreating today is Jackie Tyler's wedding guest makeup. This is a very colorful look, and I had a lot of fun putting it together for you, so I hope you enjoy. We're going to start off by taking the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Concealer in Light with the Real Techniques Essential Foundation Brush. This is a super pigmented concealer, and it is a little bit light for my skin, and even though this is like the second color they have, it's still a little bit light, so if you want like a white cast, this is great. And I'm just applying this basically over the parts of my face that have a lot of redness that I really want to cover up. On an average day-to-day basis, I would not use this. Just because it is a little bit light for my skin, at least right now. In the winter it gets a little bit better because my skin is a little bit lighter, but for right now it is not the best concealer for me. Next, to cover up extra spots that are red that are still showing through and to start contouring our face, I'm going to be taking two products. I'm going to be taking the Flower Beauty Concealer in CU2. I'm going to be applying this underneath the eyes and on the parts of the face that naturally get highlighted, so where you would apply your highlighter. And I'm going to be taking the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base, and because it is a little bit darker, I'm going to be applying this on the outsides of my face where you would apply your bronzer. Next, I'm going to be taking the Essence Mattifying Compact Powder with the Forever 21 Fluffy Brush and just applying this all over top of the concealer to set it. I really try to focus in on the eye area because I find that my eyes get really oily during the day. I want to make sure the eyeshadow is going to stay on my lids. I'm also applying a lot to my T-zone because I also get really oily there and I like it to stay nice and matte throughout the day. Now for blush. This is really bright. We're going to be taking the e.l.f. blush in Candid Coral with the Real Techniques multitask brush and applying this all over the apples of the cheeks. Next, we're going to be taking the MAC Naked Lunch eyeshadow in the Soho Flat Shader Brush, and we're going to be using this as a highlighter. I'm taking this because it's a shimmery shade, but also because it has more pink undertones, and the highlighters that I have more yellow undertones, and I wanted more of a pink look to go along with the cheek, so that is what I'm using. And this brush is technically a eyeshadow brush, but I like it for this. I'm also going to be just blending it in with my fingers just to make sure that it's nicely blended. Next, I'm going to be taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which is white, and I'm going to just use this as like an eyeshadow base to really hold the pigment of the eyeshadow and to make that pop. But honestly, any kind of eyeshadow base that's white or anything that's going to make your eyeshadow pop will work. I'm just blending this in with my fingers. You can go ahead and do the same, or you can do whatever you would like to blend out your eyeshadow base. For the top lid, we're going to be taking the Coastal Scents Metal Mania palette, and we're going to be taking the far left, second from the bottom, pink shade. It is a bubblegum pink shade, and it is perfect for this look. I'm just going to be applying this all over the lid with my Quo All Over Shadow Brush. The NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil will really help this color pop, and I tried this without the Milk eyeshadow base, and it did not pop as much as I wanted it to. I want it to be really Barbie pink, and that is the effect that I got by using the base with this shade. I'm going to be taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and also applying this to my bottom lashes because the next color I'm going to be taking from the Revlon 12 Hour Eyeshadow Palette in Lavender Meadow, the top purple shade. I want it to be nice light lavender. I want it to really show up on my bottom lashes, whereas if I didn't use the base, it would just look kind of like a white metallic color rather than a bright lavender purple, which is what I want. If you have an eyeliner in this shade, that will work much better than the technique that I'm showing you. I do not, however, have that shade in an eyeliner or anything, so I'm just using an eyeshadow. To line my eyes, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in black. This is not the best eyeliner, especially a liquid eyeliner. It was my first one that I ever got and received. My sister got it for me for Christmas, and I don't like it. The brush is too thick, and I did not like the thickness of the line, especially for this look. On an average day-to-day basis, it's a fine look, but for this particular makeup look, it is not the correct liquid eyeliner. Next, we're going to be taking the Wet n Wild black eye pencil and just tight lining our eyes just to make sure that the black is all blended in. And my eyes get really watery when I do this step. To start off with the mascara, I'm going to be taking the Marc by Avon colored mascara in the color Violet and applying this to my bottom lashes. I wanted something that would go along with the Lilac Lavender eyeliner look that we have going on, and I think purple is pretty cool. Now for actual mascara for the top lashes, I'm going to be taking the Covergirl Clump Crusher waterproof mascara and the Maybelline The Rocket waterproof mascara, both in Very Black, and applying this to my top lashes. I start off with the Clump Crusher because I like the Rocket mascara the best for last because it has wide bristles that really separate my lashes, especially when I put on a base, another kind of mascara on underneath. To finish this look off, we're going to be taking the Essence Vintage District lipstick in Vintage Peach and applying this to our lips. It is a light orange kind of coral color. You don't have to use this color. You can even use like a light pink. I was feeling orange for this look, so that is what I went with. And that's a finished look. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.